Hello, my friends. In this video, I made for supper last night a zucchini and squash tart. It was delicious. However, I made a huge mistake in the beginning. And I want you to hunt for it and let me know if you know, but it has to be within the first minute or two, because eventually I realized, made a save, and it was delicious. Well, it's the end of the day, and I've had a wonderful day. I was out at Hobby Lobby with Jenny's mom, picking out some florals and crafting things to be able to make some very wonderful things for Jenny's wedding that I had promised I was going to make for her. And Linda and I had a wonderful lunch at Panera after we shopped. I brought you along with me to Hobby Lobby and showed you all the things we were buying. We brought a really nice sandwich home to Moose as well. Then we came home, sat out on our patio. It was a hot day out there, but we crafted and had so much fun. So it's going to be a fun video. Now I'm going to make a zucchini and yellow squash, maybe it's a gooseneck, a summer type squash, tart. And I'm going to show you what I have to put in there. It's going to be yummy. I saw it on YouTube somewhere. I can't remember. I don't think there's a recipe, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to try and push this a little forward, or maybe I'll just use it here. So I have the cream cheese and chives and onions ready to go, and I might have to dip into a second one. Put this on the bottom of the pie pan. It's going to be kind of funny to try and smear it all around, but I'm going to do my best. I think that's it. And that's what the bottom of the pie pan looks like. I have all the squash ready to go. I used 2 of the yellow squash and 2 of the zucchini, and I'm going to save one of the zucchini because it seems to be enough. And I'm going to put the usual seasonings in. I have some chopped chives, oregano, thyme leaves, and I have some garlic powder here. I'll sort of put those in. Probably could put some things from the garden in, but I might throw through a few tomatoes in and maybe a little basil leaf on the top to make it pretty. So into the boiling water these go for not very long at all, just basically to soften it. Now we have to go through somewhat of a tedious process of getting the moisture out of these. We blanch them for maybe a little bit more than a minute, maybe 2, maybe 3. Now they're so hot, I don't quite how to do this. The idea is to get the moisture out of these before we put them in on top of the cream cheese mixture. I have another towel. I'm gonna lay this on top, press it, hot. So I think it's happening okay. What we're gonna do is just go around in a circle, overlapping them, and I don't think, probably because I have more of the zucchini, I'll probably put them around the edges. And you just keep going around and around. So that's what it looks like in the first round. I don't know whether I'll have enough for the whole one. Okay, well, this video is going to be called How to Make a Squash and Zucchini Tart for Dummies. And that's me because I forgot to put the pie crust in first. So I made a save, and here's where I am now. I almost had it finished. I was getting ready to put some lovely cherries from the garden, cherry tomatoes from the garden, when I realized there was no pie crust in here. So I had to take everything out. Then I had to take the cream cheese out. I now am doing it the right way. Everything has worked out so far. I have a pie crust in. It's a prepared pie crust, And now I've rescued all the cream cheese and chives and onions, and I'm spreading it all over the base of the pie crust, not the glass pie tin. And now we're ready to start again and spread those little suckers again. I've tried to keep them in a row a little bit, and here we go. This time I'm going to try and push them up against the outside. Turned out I did have enough squash, so that was not too bad. I was able to do one full ring on top of the cream cheese. It's not quite as pretty because there's cream cheese all over here. Oh, I think you can refer back to an Easter matzah cracker cake that we made one year with a lot of chocolate. It was a disaster, but people said they loved it because I was real, and boy, I was real on this one too. How could you ever forget the pie crust first? I don't know. Each day I go out and I'm still picking tomatoes, and I'm still eating tomato sandwiches. So I have some nice tomatoes, and I'm going to plop them all in the middle. I'm not even going to cut them in half. I'm going to fold in the edge of the pie crust because I want it to be nice and thick and sort of make it like a little bunting around all the squash. It's going to be cozy. I already did start putting some of these on. I put a sprinkling of chopped chives on. I put a sprinkling of oregano on already, so it's already on there. I haven't put the garlic powder on, so I'm gonna do that now. I love my black pepper, which I'm going to put all over it now. Because I did make such a mess of this, I'm going to run out and I'm going to get a piece of basil from my garden to put in the middle, and I'll be right back. So I've picked two nice little flowerets from my basil. I've washed it. I'm going to put it right in the middle, and voila. And before I forget the finale, it is the Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to sprinkle this all over the top now. Oh, this is going to be good. And there you have it, Nanny's saved squash zucchini tart. See how I kind of crimped the edges? I didn't have too much left over, but I made it nice and cozy. And it has quite a bit of depth to it, what with the cream cheese and chive on the bottom, and a couple of rounds of zucchini and squash, courgettes. I love that name to begin with. So now I'm going to put it in the oven, I think for 350, and I will watch it. Pretty much, the squash is pretty much cooked, so it just has to basically cook the pie crust, warm up, and we will have this for supper. Whew. Whew. Made a save. So it cooked for about 30 minutes at 350 degrees, and the crust and everything seems to be fine. It's Wednesday morning, and I'm on my way down to Hobby Lobby to meet Jenny's mom to look at florals. Jenny had asked me if I would like to make the wreaths for the 3 little flower girls, 2 of her brothers and 1 of her sister's little tiny girls. Someone asked me to please keep my 2 hands on the wheel, which I will try and do. I am a very careful driver anyway. So I'm excited about this. It's a lovely morning. It's only 9:30 in the morning, so we're going to get the florals, the wires or the glue or whatever else we need. Jenny wants, the colors are all kind of a sage green dresses for the bridesmaid, and she wants it wild and natural. I'm so excited to do this with Linda. We've been saying we're going to be doing this. Now we're down to the wire. So Linda is so talented. She helped me way back in the day when we had our shop, Romancing the Home. She was one of my main helpers in the shop. We had so much fun then, and she was so talented making wreaths, and we decorated people's homes for weddings and holidays and things. A lot of florals and laces, and it was fun days. Well, I'm here. Okay, Linda and I are here looking through all the beautiful greens and florals, all the bridal stuff. Look at all this wonderful stuff. All these things for the hair. I could use some of this stuff too for my hairdos. All these beautiful pearls and things. Okay, now what we need to do is look for a ribbon now. Oh, right here. Okay, so this is the ribbon we found for the 3 little girls to sort of hang in the back below the... Did you do that? Make it look like that? That's cute. So that's what we have to hang in the back from the wreath. We hit pay dirt. Look what we found. Ooh, I have the light shining on this here. We found this fabulous wreath. We're going to take off the pink roses. It's the right width, right, Linda?
Yes.
And we have 3 of them. And we're going to put these tiny little flowers in. We bought some wire. We're going to wire the tiny flowers in. And our base is already built here with the greens. And we might add in, where's that fern? We love these pieces of fern. Look at that wispy fern. We might add some of those in. So, Linda,
Yes.
we're cooking here, right?
Yes.
Here she is. She's like Jenny's sister. She doesn't look like a mommy. Beautiful Linda.
We're doing flowers.
Linda and I are having lunch at Panera. Isn't that yummy? Here we are on my patio after a lovely lunch at Panera. And we did bring a lunch home to Moosey and Linda and I. And here comes Ghost to see what's going on. I see him peeking in there. See him, Linda? And show us what you're doing, Linda.
All right, we are creating our wreaths.
Isn't that cute? We've got leaves going. We've got, yeah, put it down over your head. You've got your sunglasses on your head. Let's show what it looks like. And these are for 3 little flower girls. Yeah, and we're putting these tiny little white flowers now around. Oh, it looks so cute. And they're adjustable, so we can make them smaller if we have to for the smaller little heads of the 2 smaller little kids. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Good job, Linda. This is fun. Plus, we're getting to have a nice day, aren't we?
Yes.
Good. Just to show you what we picked up here, we did manage to get these. They were on sale, and we bought all they had of these tiny little flowers, white flowers. And what Linda found out is that you can move these up and put them closer together. Each little flower, let me see if I can do this. I am trying to work with one hand here, but you can move these. I'll show you what we're doing. We're pushing the little flowers up close together and then wiring them onto the wreath. It's what we're trying to do as we put them around the wreath. And we've found that these are adjustable for the wispy little, what are these called? Ferns. The little ferns, and they're fuzzy, and they kind of add a wispiness to these. I love the look of these. They're so cute. So we're busy here. So we have all these over here. We have tons of these little white flowers. I'm sure we'll have tons left over. And we're moving them all closer together. I don't think we have too much more to do other than putting these on. Jenny wanted them sort of simple and woodsy. And that's what we're doing. Now, Linda, on the other hand, has already done table decorations and florals for the bridesmaids and the junior bridesmaids. What else, Linda?
Centerpieces.
Oh, centerpieces. 14 of those for tables. And she's been going like hotcakes, doing a great job. This is fun.
Thank you.
So what we did was we wanted to move these flowers in the original stalks the way they came. They're kind of far apart, but we found out that you could move them up and down that brown wire. So we pulled off the little flowers from one of the stalks and we pushed more onto each stem to make it more around. And then we started putting them on the wreaths. It's so hard to see from far away. This is what it looks like. We haven't put the ribbons on yet. We have some sage green and white sort of semi-sheer ribbon. Can I show you this up here? No, I have to show you here. So it's a beautiful wreath and it's adjustable in the back, so we can fit these on the girls' heads. See the ferns, a little bit of ferns stuck in here and there, right here. This has been fun. It really has been fun. And I think Jenny will love these and look so beautiful on these little girls. Well, we finished them. We're packing up. And Linda and I think we did a great job. Cute bows in the back for the streamers with the little girls. And we put all the flowers in. We put some ferns. Linda modeled them. Want to do it again, Linda? Just pop it on your head.
Sure. So
Isn't this sweet?
Is it straight?
See how cute it looks in the back? And these three little ones that are like 4, 5, and 6, or 2 6-year-olds. It looks great, Linda.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a junior little flower girl, mommy of the bride. So we're pleased. I did want to tell you something. If you notice now, in fact, I will put this quickie on there. I did order some collagen from Amazon last week, and it did come, and I had my first dose of collagen this morning in my coffee. Did not change my coffee one bit. It's completely soluble. Even when I drank later, as I do, I let my coffee go. Sometimes I drink it cold. Couldn't taste it at all. Everyone is buying collagen supplements, and I believe the one I bought was probably ranked in a lot of studies in the top 3 anyway. So hopefully I will remember to do it every single morning. It will help the bones, it helps your skin, it helps the elastin in your face, and it doesn't take a long time, which I don't have, to make a difference in your body. They say it's a wonderful thing for everybody to have, and we'll wait and see. Hopefully it's about 8 weeks maybe for things to start improving, and my bones need it, and I would love it in my face and skin and everywhere else. Well, I hope you enjoyed coming along with us and helping us craft the wreaths. It was a fun day, and I enjoyed being with Linda for the day. Now, what else did I want to tell you about? I have a good friend. In fact, she was my roommate in college, and we've been corresponding back and forth. She watches every video, but she asked me in an email yesterday. She said, I have subscribed, but I haven't received a bill. Is there a fee? And I wonder if a lot of you think there's a fee to subscribe. Of course there isn't. It's completely free, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want as well. All you have to do is push that subscribe button and ring the bell, and you'll get the videos every time we have one. No fee whatsoever. Now, in order to comment, I believe you have to be subscribed to Google, which is also free. So check that out, just in case you're wondering. For those of you maybe who are watching and don't understand subscribe, no fee whatsoever. We're all free. Now, did anyone guess what I did wrong with making my squash and zucchini tart? I bet you did right off the bat. It took me a while to figure it out, and then I redid it, as you probably have seen already in the video. It was delicious in the end. The only difference I might make is maybe putting less of the cream cheese in there, the cream cheese, chives, and onions. It was a bit thick, and Moosey loved it and didn't think I should change it. I felt there should be just a thin layer of that cream cheese on the bottom. Now I have half of it left, and we'll probably have it tomorrow. We're both full from our wonderful Panera big lunch. Moose loved his sandwich, so we won't have, maybe we'll have some watermelon or fruit tonight for dinner. Now, what I did want to mention was some of the comments that I received from you about the video that I just made on Tuesday about the factor, one of the main factors that would predict your degree of happiness. Of course, there are other things that matter, but the biggest one in many of the studies was having a social support system. And some of the women that wrote comments wrote the most beautiful things about their lives and what they're grateful for, no matter what their age. I truly think you should all read each other's comments and reach out to each other. One gal, Shannon, wrote the most beautiful comment, and I urge you to go back and read it. In fact, there were several of them. Elizabeth also, beautiful writing. The way they express their feelings is, I was in awe. So thank you all for your comments, no matter how long or short. As you know, I read every one, and I think it's an important thing for our communication. Sometimes it takes me a while to catch up, but and comment, but I read them all, and thank you so much. So until our weekend video, I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you all for subscribing, for commenting, for watching and enjoying. God bless us all. Bye for now.